A couple of days ago, I was in a different parking lot. There's a church near my house that I go every once in a while, and I just kind of practice. And usually it's a lot just like this, so you kind of practice doing U-turns and so on. And I've videoed it before. I've done videos on my on some classes, some skills enhancement classes and stuff that I've taken. But so, anyways, throughout this whole summer, I haven't really practiced much because it's just been hot, and I come out and I do my stuff, uh, my errands, and I commute and go grab small groceries and stuff like that on the bike, and so I just haven't really been practicing. So 2 days ago, I was in this other lot, and the reason I didn't go back to that lot is because there was cars in the lot today, and also when I was practicing, and I'll run some B-roll of some from my dash cam. I was noticing that I was seeing my tire tracks, and that parking lot, for one thing, it's a little bit smoother. This is really rough, just rocks. And the other parking lot had been sealed, so it was kind of slick, but I could see my tire tracks in what looked like just a light covering of dust. So didn't really think much about it, and kind of finished up with what I was doing, and was leaving the parking lot and went around a corner, and my back tire just slipped out, and the bike just dropped and slid about, I don't know, 10 feet or so. The GPS said that I was going 11 miles an hour around the corner, and I guess maybe I was. Maybe that was too fast for a parking lot. But when I got up, I picked the bike up, and I could feel it with my feet that the parking lot was just slick. It was just like really slick. So I don't know if it was like talcum powder or whatever the heck it was, but I honestly didn't think anything of it. I just thought it was just dust or just normal or stuff from the trees or whatever. So anyways, I would not going to make that mistake again. If I see something that looks unusual, I'll get off the bike and test it and just see, because yeah. But anyway, so what it did, it slid, and this is my crash bars didn't get scratched at all, because it scratched. This is a thing I clamped on. It's called a shaft collar. I got it at the hardware store. It was, I don't know, $10 or so, but I changed the screws. I put stainless steel screws in it so it wouldn't rust. It's just steel. I painted it. It got gouged up, but I put it back on. And my side cases, this one got really scratched up, but as you can see, it looks like new now, because I'd been considering painting the sides just like what I painted this. I had the paint already, but I just hadn't got around to it, just haven't done it. So I figured, well, since it was scratched, I sanded it and painted it, and it actually looks kind of nice. It kind of matches the bike a little bit better. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. It's very subtle, from black to the same gray, the same shade as the bike, so it just looks better. But that was it. The other thing was, previous to that, I had changed my my passenger pegs. I took these off, and I had some that they're made for like a stunt cage. They were knurled and had like a polymer end on it, thinking that it would kind of protect the cases a little bit. Well, it didn't. But what it did do was, when I slid, it caught my foot, and my foot was down under the bike, and it was just dragging me a little bit, and it was on my foot. But I've been wearing these Alpine, I think they're Alpine Stars. They're perforated, just half boots, and the whole thing, no injury at all. The bike was literally on my foot, and it scuffed up the toe slider, but so what? And my gloves touched. It abraded a little bit here, and I got a little bit of abrasion on the knuckle, but I was wearing full gear, so man, full gear. If I was wearing no gear or shorts or something, man, I would have been messed up big time, even for just a really small parking lot slide. But anyways, if there's any kind of a place that you would take a spill, if you got to do it, an empty parking lot would be my choice, not the street. So that's why I come out here to practice. I'm not going to video my practice session. You guys do your own thing. But I have found that slow speed skills absolutely does cross over to high speed or normal riding skills. I mean, you just do the basics, the swerve, the controlled braking and all that, and I totally, absolutely believe in that. So, but fortunately, a little bit of a drop, no problem. What it did do was this case saver here. It did rub that a little bit. These are from T-Rex. T-Rex Racing, I think it's called. I don't know if the video will catch it, but this one's fine. This one never caught anything. It's kind of a polymer, and so it's designed to slide and keep your cases from getting cracked. Because the only other thing that did happen, I had just come from the gas station, so the gas tank was pretty full. So when the bike laid over, a little bit of fuel did leak out the overflow. And at first I saw a puddle. I thought, what the heck, But it was just a little bit of, because the gas tank was too full. Well, after I shot that last bit of video, I kind of hung out in that lot for a little bit, and let me tell you, if you don't practice all the time, your skills just really are very perishable. Previous to this past summer, I was doing it fairly often, and I could pretty consistently do a figure 8 inside of 4 parking spaces. So today, not so much. So I won't bore you with that. But now that it's nicer, I plan on practicing more motivation just to get up and just do it. But anyways, I'll say it again, just ride safe out there, guys. And get out and practice.